We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Stratton gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in, Carlos Suarez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I expect to see a big performance out of Chase Headley. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping up to the plate, Chase Headley. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. The Padres kept off the scoreboard in the first. Giants coming to bat. Back after this. Tyson Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Tyson Ross, a big drink of water. Big guy, about 6'7". Unorthodox kind of throwing delivery. Good slider, good sinking action on his fastball. You take a look at him, he doesn't have the greatest mechanics in the world, but I will say this, sneaky fastball with late life, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And if he has command of that hard breaking ball, that hard slider, he could be awfully tough to hit.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Fuentes is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Seth Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Stratton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Previously against Tyson Ross, batting at an even 400. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Headley over to his left. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jarrett Parker will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ross into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Cliff Pennington. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Popped him up. Nunez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher Tyson Ross.
Coming to the plate now, Tyson Ross. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Chris Stratton. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross. And the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first by Pennington, and there's one gone.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Smith as he takes it for route number 2. Riding in once again, Chase Darno, a base hit in his first trip. Ross into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to third. There to take it is Headley. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down.
Third baseman.
Ready now, Chase Headley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Missed with a breaking ball. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 22.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Mitch Moreland looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Seth Smith now. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Bradley on the run. And the inning is over. Padres lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. And that's the first out. Now batting, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a high pop-up. Vasquez is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fuentes has a play, and that retires the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Alex Dickerson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parker giving chase. 1 out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Skied down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, left.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cliff Pennington, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Ray Fuentes,
as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So in now for San Francisco, Jarrett Parker, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now to the plate, Nick Hundley, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Stratton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Here's Joe Panic as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Stratton rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Chase Garneau.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. To short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Eduardo Nunez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Headley is there for it. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Giants out in front here, 3-0. Adolfo Castro will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 11, Adolfo Castro.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Chasing after it is Bradley.
And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Castro stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chase Headley is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Wade Miley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Wade Miley.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall, 3rd at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and this will be out of reach for Pennington. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Fuentes sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Chris Stratton. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second, Aswahe. Put this one away, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Seth Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hundley goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line hard to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cliff Pennington. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres lead 1. They trail here 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Pennant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Stepping up now, Chase Darno. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
First baseman, number 9.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Hennick is on his way home. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He pops it up, and that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Last time through was a base hit.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Fuentes on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Ray Fuentes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Raymond Fuentes.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Garno fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Greg Bird will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Jordan Lyles enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jordan Lyles.
Into the box box now, Jarrett Parker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Heading after it is Dickerson, and he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Fuentes is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Settling in now, Chris Stratton. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres nothing. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Here's Chase Headley, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The first baseman, number 22, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, right fielder, Seth.
Here's Seth Smith now. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here it comes. Fouled away. Now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rolled that one right out of here.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. San Francisco used the nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Stratton is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. Left 7 under. Padres, 1 run, 5, no errors. They left 4 under. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes.